Hello, Professor Roberts. This is Ray Watkins here, and I'm going to be presenting my critical assignment for Kinesiology 505. And this assignment is the ethical leadership within medical wellness. So I wanted to start off first with a summary of the career path that I chose. And the official title of this career is Lead Clinical Exercise Physiologist. So a lot of people ask, okay, well, what does an exercise physiologist do? So according to the American College of Sports Medicine, who is the organization that certifies exercise physiologists, they are a healthcare professional who uses prescribed exercise, basic health behavior interventions, and the promotion of physical activity for individuals with chronic diseases and conditions. So the way I see an exercise physiologist working is they definitely bridge that gap between wellness, fitness, and exercise with the medical field and how that can interact with people with legitimate, medical issues here. So with that interaction, the place that this career takes place is going to be in the context of a concierge medical practice. So this is going to be a medical practice where people are going to have their personal doctors and they're going to be part of a membership. And this is going to be one of the services offered to them. In this particular role, this lead clinical exercise physiologist will be leading a staff of other exercise physiologists along with wellness coaches to offer these multiple interactions here. So the main goal for the exercise physiologist will be to, obtain full metabolic, fitness, and lifestyle examinations for each member, but then also having the wellness coaches there to develop personalized wellness coaching plans and to observe those plans and make sure they're being adhered to and give someone, the members of the practice, some accountability. So within this medical wellness here, there's a couple different leadership styles that I feel are going to fit best, and these are the ones that I've actually seen work the best. We're going to start off with transformational leadership. There's four key parts to transformational leadership here. This transformational leader is going to idealize influence. So the main thing is to influence the followers into a common goal or to a common path that the company wants to go in. Definitely this transformational leader needs to motivate. It needs to motivate inspirationally, not to motivate just transactionally or just for, quid pro quo sort of things there. It's going to be more about, can I inspire my followers to believe in, what this company is all about? And within that process as well, too, these followers are definitely going to be stimulated intellectually. So they have to feel like they're being individually considered, but then also that are they going to be considered to be getting better? Are they going to be challenged? Are they going to grow intellectually through, membership of this company here? Um, I like to choose transformational leadership because it's been shown to have a higher job satisfaction from employees. And this 2015 study by Borland also showed that it was very effective in increasing employee work and team performance. So it does have some tangible results here. Now, transformational leadership is not the only style that I think that can work within this medical wellness field. There's also needs to be a blend of servant leadership. So when we're talking servant leadership, a servant leadership is where someone's going to be showing legitimate concern and going to be nurturing the followers, where their first instinct is to serve the followers, then look to lead. So it's a very empathetic type of relationship where the leader is definitely empathizing with the follower and doing whatever they can to help and serve the follower there. This also has been able to show some tangible results in work productivity. This 2015 study again showed that follower self-actualization, or these followers felt that they were actually part of the company. They felt that they made a difference and they felt empowered. They had this higher level of empowerment, which led to higher production. So what I wanted to do was blend these two leadership styles. The transformational style would definitely be more of culture building, of building a collective culture of, okay, well, what's this company about and what are we working towards? Within the process of building that collective work culture, we're going to do it in a servant type of way. So the leaders will definitely have an interaction with the follower as a serve first. And this obviously has transitioned into certain Christian principles here. In this 2008 study, They studied actually Apostle Paul's leadership style, and they showed how he showed higher empowerment for his followers by having a witness-based model. So he was able to demonstrate, but then also care for his followers, and they felt empowered. Now, there's a couple different strategies that are going to be used within these styles, within this medical wellness here. And I think one of the most important ones is going to be this client provider interaction. This is where the magic's going to happen. So this is going to be something that this exercise physiologist is going to have a great deal in doing because they have an intimate interaction with the patients. Honestly, they see them, and these wellness coaches are going to see these members more than the doctor may see them. And it's been shown that even in this setting here in this 2014 study by Parnell, that actually nurses, similar to exercise physiologists, who have more hands-on interaction with patients, were able to bring about definitely effectiveness of the program. And then also, another strategy is we want to develop the skills of each of the followers. So we want to use multiple strategies to help create creativity of the individuals or our followers and allow them to be able to develop the skills that they need to further make the practice effective. So now with every situation, there comes some ethical considerations. There's a couple that I've seen that have been the most relevant for medical wellness. It's going to be legal aspects and some business related concepts here. Under legal aspects, you'll find that there's certain things as labor laws and overtime and how many hours work, but then there's also the concept of negligence, whether it be negligence that results in injury, whether it be negligence that results in other, employee on employee sort of interaction there. Those have been shown to be some aspects that are ethical considerations there. But then also on the business side, since this is medically directed, we want to get away from the business centered model of high pressure sales and long-term contracts. We want to make sure that all the employees have their proper certifications. These have been shown to be definitely considerations in this 1999 study that definitely play a part into certain fitness fields, but then also in the medical wellness as well. So we're going to apply these strategies here to these ethical considerations. So what we do is we look at when it comes to the facts of labor law and those sort of things, you definitely want to look at, okay, am I as a leader transforming the culture of the followers to know that we are fair, but we follow proper employee protocol, knowing that we're going to follow all state and law guidelines. We're going to uphold all the OSHA requirements and make sure that we're performing our job with the least amount of negligence possible. We want to foster a culture of that. Secondly, we want to develop the skills of the employees to be creative in problem solving, because issues do arise, especially when it comes to negligence. But it's something where employees need to have the skill development to be able to solve those issues and maybe to foresee certain issues and try to stymie those before they arise. And when it comes to the certain business concepts here, we definitely want to, again, use that transformational leadership approach in creating another culture that is customer centered or customer focused. This is definitely where servant and Christian leadership comes in. We want to show empathy and honesty to the members. We're not out here to make a quick buck. We're here to help improve their health. Yes, this is a paid service, but we want to make sure that, number one, we're providing them with employees that are credentialed and certified and regulated, but they're also there to help them because that is their ultimate goal. And that kind of leads me into finally this, what I call the mission statement here. I think this can apply to any situation, but definitely into this medical wellness situation, as in, what's the ultimate purpose of our occupation? I believe, as a believer in Christ, that it's to display Christ's love and compassion to everyone that we interact with, especially when it comes into the work setting here. So I love in 1 Corinthians 10:31 where it says, so whatever you eat or drink or whatever you do, do it for the glory of God. So whether we're taking someone's blood pressure, whether we're programming exercise or cardiovascular fitness, or I'm running a stress test on a treadmill, my ultimate work is going to be to display love and compassion in a way that resembles Christ, but then also is centered and focused around the person and the person purchasing the service. So thank you very much for listening.